If you are stuck with chronic fatigue or long COVID, chances are you have tried everything to get better, from seeing specialists, supplements, treatments, and you're exhausted. I want you to know that you are not broken. And even though you struggle to get out of bed, you are not lazy, and it's definitely not all in your head. The real reason you haven't recovered yet might surprise you. It's not your fault, but the solution already lies within you and your nervous system. It's just been stuck in survival mode. By the end of this video, you'll understand why you've been stuck and what your body needs to start recovering. Hi, I'm Liz Allen. I'm a health and mindset coach and an advanced lightning process practitioner here in Australia and the US. I specialize in teaching my clients how to retrain their brain and nervous system so they can finally heal and thrive. I know what it's like to be stuck with debilitating fatigue. Back in 2017, I had post-viral fatigue, which turned into chronic fatigue. And I remember what it was like, not only experiencing the symptoms of obviously fatigue, brain fog, sensitivities, anxiety, but also the confusion of not really understanding why, despite trying everything to recover, I was still stuck. I wanted to create these videos to share with people the information that completely changed my life and enabled me to make a full recovery from chronic fatigue and pain. When things finally clicked and I had the right knowledge, tools, and support, I made a really rapid recovery. And I was shocked that more people weren't aware of what was really possible. My experience was profound, and so I left my career in fashion design and retrained with Dr. Phil Parker in the UK in NLP, hypnotherapy, and coaching, specializing in the mind-body connection. And I now coach and train other people to get their own health and life back. When I was sick, I spent months trying loads of different things, searching for the missing piece, and despite the test results from the doctors coming back all clear, I was still stuck and sick. What changed everything for me was uncovering the role my nervous system had to play and recognizing how it had gotten stuck in unconscious patterns. I learned how to retrain the brain and nervous system, and it changed everything for me, and it's now what I work with my clients on. Your brain and nervous system are amazing, and their number one job is to protect you. It's why you have inbuilt this natural survival response that if you perceive a threat, your body will naturally activate what's called the sympathetic nervous system. You might have heard of it. It's the stress response or your fight-flight response. And basically what happens is your body will produce a whole lot of chemicals and hormones like cortisol, adrenaline, and more. And what this does is it creates physiological changes in your body that allows you to run away from the tiger, or this is your fight, flight, freeze response, okay? And it's amazing. It's designed to protect you. It's incredibly effective in the short term. However, when our body is stuck in this state over a period of time, it's really not great, as your body is unable to access the parasympathetic nervous system, which is basically in charge of healing and immune function. So even despite doing all the right things, eating great food, getting lots of rest, if your body is perceiving threat and stuck in this survival state, it can't heal. So if you've been stuck with chronic fatigue for some time, your brain is not responding to the threat of a tiger. To your brain, the threat is going for a walk. So your brain is responding to perceived threats like you're in real danger, and it's keeping your body stuck in protection. You can't access your parasympathetic nervous system. You keep getting symptoms like fatigue, pain, brain fog, and your body can't actually heal. It is not a lack of willpower, it's your brain misinterpreting signals as danger. Many people spend years looking for physical solutions, but until your brain learns that it's safe to heal, your body will remain stuck in protection mode. This is why addressing the brain and nervous system is essential and the foundation for real lasting change. One of the most important and amazing things about your brain is called neuroplasticity, which you may or may not have heard of. And basically, it is your brain's ability to change depending on how it's being used, meaning you can retrain your brain and nervous system. Using the lightning process, I teach people how to interrupt unconscious automatic patterns and how to retrain and re-signal to the brain and nervous system that it's safe to heal. When that happens and you switch off this unconscious automatic stress response that's been keeping your body stuck, finally, your body can rebalance, energy returns, symptoms calm. I've seen it happen again and again. It starts with understanding this simple truth: you are not broken. Your brain just got really good at doing something not great for you and your body. And so all we need to do is upgrade that programming and get your brain and body working for you. So if you feel like you're doing everything right, but you haven't been able to get better yet, it is not because you're failing. It's because your nervous system is stuck in survival mode. And the moment you start working with your brain and body, everything changes. That was my experience, and I'm going to share more about my story in a later video. But in the next video, I'll explain exactly how this works and what you can start doing differently to retrain your brain. Subscribe and join me, because once you understand what's going on with your brain and body, recovery stops being a mystery and starts becoming a process.